Welcome back to the channel. So today is Sunday. We're just doing finishing up some mock-up on the gas tank cardboard template. Had a comment about using cardboard to do the template for the skid plate. I talked about using like 3/16 plate for this, but so I got it all set up, the front and the back. I'm gonna come up and with this straight piece like this, then just put a flat plate on here so I can mount all these bolts to it and do a flat plate back here to protect that, like that. So it'll look something like that. Got that to do, and then the got the outside of the frame all done, so got to get some of this stuff out, get the drive line out, get all these lines out, the gas line and the brake line, so we can recut it again. You can see it right here. Where's that? Oh yeah, right here, where it was cut and plated. So that's on the to-do list today. Try and get that stuff down. So we're still stripping down the frame. Got to pull the engine at some point in time. Let's get to it and see where we get to. First on the list, get the drive line off. Get these bolts started back up so we don't lose them. Plus I want to protect this. I don't want to hit that on anything. It'd be a lot more expensive to not have these on. And hurt this thing. Seems like I can't find a single thing for a 74 CJ5 or even, and what's even worse is the CJ6. But I guess the only difference is really the frame, drive shaft, and the extension on the frame of the drive shaft, and brake line, gas line, and the back of the body, or the 20 inches of the body. So everything else is all the same. Okay. Got that part all done. I gotta do the back. Now I'm going to remove the gas line and brake line now. So now I've got to pull the front drive line off now, off this transfer case, so I can drain it and pull it out. 9/16. Onto the transmission. One, two. How many do we got? You look over there. We got one right there on the back side of the transmission. Well, the oil's drained out of the transfer case. A lot of oil came out from these bottom bolts too that had some water in them. That's not good. There we go. Take a look at this thing. Actually looks really good in there. Just gotta clean up some of the junk off that. I have to get a rebuild kit for that, but on the transmission, got some. This thing was just kind of loose when I popped that transfer case off, and I got these little bushings or whatever, some spacers. Or I have to look up the manual on that to see what Jeep says about this. I'm gonna pull this cover off now and see what we got going on inside of there. See how those look. Get out the rubber mallet again. Put that. Go. So here's how this looks. Got some rust right here. And all these forks right here, that back one. Seen some better days, but well, got the transfer case out, got the drive line out, got the brake line out, got the gas line out, and got the clean out the transmission a little bit, then put the top back on. got some of that rust out of there. I have to do some cleaning with the emery cloth and pull the transmission apart and get that cleaned, and then also do a little rebuild kit on the transfer case. But everything looks good in there on the inside, so that's good news. At least just got to do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of maintenance, and some new gaskets, get those together. But now we're closer to getting the frame cut and extended again, or extended back for the second time. So we're just getting ready to order up the 3/16 seat channel for this thing and get this thing 20 inches longer. So we got this whole section cleared out to do that now and go from there. But that's it for this Sunday. See you guys on the next one.